Hello students, this is Uncoveredlms and I believe you are preparing for your upcoming NMC online exams 2023. I want us to look at something when it comes to the NMC online exams. We are looking at 7 things over here. 1. The requirements for the NMC online exams. How to log in to the dashboard. 3. How to start the exams. 4. How to navigate through the questions during your exams or during your attempt or during your quiz. 5. How to submit your exams for grading or rating. We will also talk about some of the key features of the exams portal. Then we finally talk about network issues during your NMC online exams. This video is for educational purposes. We don't engage in examination or practices, and I believe that this video will go a long way to assist students or candidates when it comes to the NMC online exams. Without wasting much time, let's begin with the requirements. Before you can write the exams, you need to meet these requirements before you'll be allowed into the examination hall. 1. You have to have your NMC instructional sheet. You also have to have your Ghana card with you for identification. You have to have your NMC index number. Then you have to be in your school uniform or approved attire. It is optional. You can go in with calculators, but you are not allowed to enter the examination hall with smartphones or smartwatches. Make sure you bear in mind that you are having this requirements, and these are the requirements before you can sit for the NMC online exams. Now let's look at what is on the instructional sheet. The instructional sheet contains candidate full name, candidate username, candidate login password, the papers in which the candidate will be writing, the date and time of the paper, and also the center in which the candidate will be writing the exams. So these are the requirements, or these are the items or details on the instructional sheet. If you meet all these requirements, then I think the invigilator is going to allow you into the examination hall for you to begin your exams. Now let's look at how to log into the dashboard. When you sit in front of your laptop, like this, this is the page in which you're going to see, okay, but this one is Uncoveredlms pre-NMC exams. On the day of your NMC exams, you're going to see log into NMC exams blah 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 over there, okay. You're not going to see Uncoveredlms. It's because we are using this platform to educate you on how to go about when it comes to the NMC exams. That is why you are seeing log into the Uncoveredlms pre-NMC blah blah blah, okay. So when you look into your instructional sheet, you will see your username and also your password. Your username is over here and your password too is over here. Make sure you enter them exactly like how they provided, okay. If they are in capitals, provide them in capitals. If they are in smaller letters, make sure you provide them in smaller letters, okay. Now enter your username over here, then also enter your login password over here. When you are done, tap on login tab over here. Okay, this is what you are going to see when you log in for the first time. You are not going to see anything over here. So you go to my courses over here, then you tap on my courses to display all the courses, in which you have been enrolled into, okay. So for this case, I've been enrolled into surgery and surgical paper. But on the day of NMC exams, you are not going to see a lot of features or a lot of things over there, okay. you are only going to see the paper in which you are writing for that day. For you to confirm or for you to say that you have successfully logged in, make sure you check the paper in which you have been enrolled into or which is displaying to you, and you also have to check your profile to see that it is your profile picture and also your name is displaying over there, or the account is yours. After confirming all these things, then you can boldly say that you have successfully logged in to your dashboard. Hence, you can begin with or proceed with the exams. Now, let's look at how to start the exams. Before you start the exams, you need to tap on the name of the paper in which you are writing. After confirming it, just have to tap on the name of the paper like this. Then you wait for the paper to load for you. When the paper loads for you like this, make sure you read every instructions that comes with the paper or that comes with the exams. Make sure you read every questions or every instructions that comes with the exams. You have to note the time in which the paper will be open. If the paper is not yet available, you just have to wait for the time it will be available. After reading all the paper instructions, you just tap on the name of the paper. Okay, don't tap on anywhere, just tap on the name of the paper like this. When you tap on the name of the paper like this, the instructions again pop-ups. Okay, you have to read the instructions and what the paper is saying about it. It consists of 180 multiple choice questions and it is 180 minutes, that is 3 hours for the paper, 3 hours for the paper, and blah blah blah. After reading the instructions, okay, some of the instructions too are here. This one is appearing because we are using it for practice. Okay, you are not going to see grade to pass is 90 out of 180. Okay, yes, you're not going to see that, but during the NMC exam you're not going to see that, but for practice you are going to see this. If you are done with the instruction, just tap on attempt quiz. Now at first, NMC uses to paste the quiz or the paper password in front of the examination hall or in front of the exams hall for every student to enter the quiz or the paper password. But for security reasons, the examiners enter the paper password for each student. That is to avoid any leakage when it comes to the examination. So here you need to have your quiz paper or your paper password before you can attempt the exams. Now let's have the quiz password over here. So I have a quiz password over here. Let's tap on start attempt. If you are not ready to complete or to start the exams, okay, don't tap on start attempt button. But if you are ever ready to start the exams or complete the exams, then you tap on the start attempt after you've input your quiz password. So let's tap on start attempt. This is the front page of the questions, okay, and if you are seeing this, then you can boldly say that you have started the exams. You can see your time reading during the time of NMC. Okay, you are going to see a red banner indicating displaying your time for the exams over here. Okay, you're going to see a red banner indicating your time over here. Now this is the question description, which contains the question number and the mark for each question. Here's the navigation panel, which displays the number of questions in which the paper consists. So here, let's say we are choosing option A as the correct answer, number 2 A, number 3 B, number 4 C, number 5 D. Let's say number 6, we do know the answer. Okay, so we decide to flag the question, click here. Then also number 6, we are choosing C. Number 8, option B as the correct answer, but we are not sure, so we again flag it. we again flag it. Then also number 9, let's say C, and number 10 A. Okay, now let's look at something over here. Looking at question number 1, we can choose to clear the answer by clicking on a clear my choice over here. It will clear the answer that you've chosen for that paper or for that question. Let's choose it back. Again, you can make changes anytime. When you're looking at question number 6 like this, you can see that we didn't choose an answer for question number 6 because we don't know the answer, but we flagged it rather. Okay, now flagging of the question is very important. We flag questions in order to help us navigate to that particular question and make changes to the answers that we have chosen. Okay, so that is why we flagged question. Again, it will help you know the number of questions you need to revisit to make changes to your answers. Okay, so it is very important for you to use the flagging of the question over there whenever you are attempting the quiz. What we will recommend is that if you don't know the answer for a particular question, let's say this question, okay, let's say question number 8, we don't know the answer for that question. What we can tell you is that choose the answer in which you believe that it is correct. Then again, you flag it. By doing so, when you don't get time to revisit that question to make changes to that answer, at least you've chosen some of the answer and you can have a probability that you will get that question correct. Okay, it's better than you not choosing any of the options at all. So make sure you choose the answer in which you think it is correct. Then you flag the question over there. After that, you can choose to unflag it, or you can just choose to leave it like that. Okay, now let's say we are done with question number 10 and we want to move on to question number 11. Here we can use the next page button over here, or we can choose to come to the navigation panel over here and use the navigation panel over here. We can choose to click on the next page over here, or click on the number 11 over here. When you click on next page over here, it will take you to page in which number 11 can be found. And when you tap on the number 11 over here, it will take you to the page in which number 11 can be found. So let's tap on the 11 over here. Now this is the page in which number 11 can be found. Okay, this is the page in which number 11 can be found. Now looking at the navigation panel, you can see that some of the tabs comes with a black label, others comes with red label, and also some are in plain white. Those with the black label indicate you have answered those questions. Those with the red label indicate that you have flagged those questions, and those with plain label indicate that those questions haven't been answered. It will help you know the number of questions in which you need to revisit. As I said, that those with the red label are those that we flagged. We can quickly use the navigation tabs over here, or we can use the previous page over here to go back to the page, or to go back to number 6 or number 8 to make changes to your answer. But we recommend that if you want to navigate quickly to a particular question or page, then I think you have to use the navigation tabs over here. So for instance, if you want to go to number 6 and make changes to, let's say, number 6 answers, then I think we'll have to tap on question number 6 over here like this. It will take us back to a page in which number 6 can be found. So after tapping on the number 6, this is the page in which number 6 can be found, and we can make changes to our answers over here. You can choose the B as the answer and also move the flag, or we can choose to leave it like that. It's not going to affect our mark. Okay, when you are done with everything, let's say we are at number 180. Let's move to 180. and we are done with everything. Okay, let's say number 180, we are choosing C as the correct answer. You can choose to go back to make changes to our papers or our answers, or you can choose to use the navigation panel easily. When we are done with everything, now let's look at how we are going to successfully submit your exams for rating. Before you submit your exams, make sure you have completed all the questions. When you are done, you can tap on the finish attempt button over here, or you can tap on the finish attempt over here. If you are done answering the questions and you are just there like that, thinking that you are done, so you are there, you will fail. Okay, you need to submit your paper for grading or for rating. So it's either you tap on the finish attempt button over here, or you tap on the finish attempt button under the navigation panel over here. So here, let's tap on the finish attempt over here. We recommend that okay, so this is the summary page of your exams. These are the question numbers and also the statuses of the question. Number 1, you can see that answer saved. Number 2, answer saved. Number 3, answer saved. Number 4, answer saved. This shows that whether a question has been answered or not, or whether a question has been flagged or not. Those with the red label, that is the red flag, indicate that those questions have been flagged. That is question number 8. Okay, for question number 6, we unflagged it. That is why it is not displaying over here. But question number 8, we didn't remove the flag. That is why it is displaying with the red flag over there. So you check the statuses of the questions, whether they have been answered or not. Make sure all the questions has been answered, even if you don't know the answer for their questions. Okay, who knows, you can get it correct. Okay, so make sure you have gone through all the answers, the status of the answer before you return or before you submit your exams. In a situation whereby you couldn't finish on time and your paper automatically submits for you, the system has something we call 1 minute autosave. So every 1 minute, the system saves your answer. It saves your activity or the answer that you've chosen for a particular paper. So in a situation whereby you couldn't complete or submit it yourself, the system automatically submits for you when your time elapses. Okay, so you don't need to worry when you couldn't submit it yourself. The system automatically saves what you've done and submits it for you. When you are done with everything, you can tap on the submit all and finish button over here, or you can choose to tap on return attempt to go back to the attempt to make changes to your answers or something. So you can use the navigation panel over here. You can still use the navigation panel over here to move to any question or any answer that you want to make changes to. When you are done with everything, okay, you just tap on submit all and finish. So let's tap on submit all and finish. When this pop-up comes, for you to indeed confirm whether you are done with the paper. Okay, if you are not done with the paper, cancel the prompt and go back to your attempt and make changes to your answer. But if you are done, then make sure you tap on the submit all and finish button over here. Immediately you submit your paper, you are not going to get the opportunity to go back to your attempt and make changes, and you are not going to see your score, or you're not going to see your results. That is to NMC. But for those of you who are using the platform for practice, okay, you are going to see your results, and you're also going to see those that you had it correct and wrong, and you can review what you did. That is to if you are using it for practice. Okay, on Uncoveredlms, we will recommend that you submit your paper or your exams 15 minutes to the stoppage time. Okay, now the network issue over here is that millions of students will be having the same exams at the same time with the same server. Okay, so hopefully, I know that there's going to be a network issues over there, and if let's say millions of students are submitting their exams at the same time, then I think there's going to be a conflict over there. So make sure you submit your exams 15 minutes to the stoppage time, or you complete early and submit. Don't wait for all your time to elapse before you submit your paper for grading. Okay, you are going to have a network issues. So make sure you submit it 15 minutes before the stopping time. Okay, you have to bear that in mind. Now, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you turn on the notification bell, so that anytime we post educational videos like this, you don't miss it. We will recommend that if you're a nursing student or a nursing candidate, you learn with Uncoveredlms before you write your NMC online exams. We don't engage in examination malpractices, so make sure you complete your classroom lessons before you learn with Uncoveredlms. Then you write your NMC online exams and pass as easy as possible. When you are done with everything, make sure you log out your account and go out from the exams hall. Thank you all for your time, and make sure you subscribe and you share this video to benefit your colleagues. Thank you.